22 million black victims of Americanism are waking up, and they're gaining a new political consciousness, becoming politically mature. And as they develop this political maturity, they're able to see the recent trends in these political elections. Any minority that has a block of votes that stick together is in a strategic position. Either way you go, that's who gets it. You're in a position to determine who go to the White House and who stay in the doghouse. You're the one who has that power. You and I have never seen democracy. All we've seen is hypocrisy. When we open our eyes today and look around America, we see America not through the eyes of someone who has enjoyed the fruits of Americanism. We see America through the eyes of someone who has been the victim of Americanism. We don't see any American dream. We've experienced only the American nightmare. We haven't benefited from America's democracy. We've only suffered from America's hypocrisy. And the generation that's coming up now can see it and are not afraid to say it. 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 And are not afraid to say it.
Good evening, Black people. Yes. Your computer's not messing up. Your Facebook stream is not messing up. It is I, Damon K. Jones. I am here hosting the show tonight. My brother AJ Woodson is at an event, and he said, "Brother, you ain't been on the show in a while. I got something to do. Get your black ass on the show." So I am on the show tonight, and we're going to be talking about, we're going to have my good friend, my sister, Cynthia Turnquest-Jones, and as she says, student. That's a great title to have, student, because we are students from the day we are given birth to the day that we go into our graves. Student Isis Hymes will be on the show in a few minutes. I haven't been on the show, so give me a little second here to get used to being on live. Trying to get myself together. But welcome to the People Before Politics show, Black Westchester Magazine, and I am Damon K. Jones, the publisher of Black Westchester Magazine. And anybody that is watching, I thank you for watching us, because we try to give the news with the Black point of view. And I think my brother AJ is doing a hell of a job. So we're going to talk about today black hair, the power and discrimination of black hair. As you see, I don't have a lot of hair left myself, but having that cloud, that nappy cloud, and having your natural hair is a very powerful thing for Black people. We like to imitate the slaves' masters' children by having our hair fried, dyed, laid to the side, and we have gotten away from having that power cloud and recognizing the power in our hair and the statement that it makes when other ethnic groups see our hair in its natural state. I think that's a statement, and some people it scares, when they don't see the straight Dominican style hair that our sisters wear these days, but when they see the power cloud, the power ring around our heads, it sometimes it's intimidating to people, So, I think this is a great conversation to have. I see more young black women these days staying natural and wearing the Afro puffs and wearing their hair naturally, making a statement that God did not make a mistake in how our hair is. It's something special to behold. It's strong. It's power. And God bless all the young people, that are staying that lane and keeping their hair natural and putting the natural oils in their hair and making sure that their hair grows strong. If I was able to grow hair today, I will have an afro. It will be big and making a statement. So I think that's great. Also, make sure y'all get your goalie chewables. I know the light. We got superfruit gummies. We got the ashwagandha gummies. We got the apple cider gummies. Go to goalie.com and discount code is Damon K. Jones. Discount code is Damon K. Jones. Definitely, these are great for your health, recovery, good for your system. These are all natural, non-GMO, plant-based, vegan. And this is clinically proven. Ashwagandha KSM 66, best recovery for your body, especially if you're exercising. Apple cider vinegar, everybody likes, is on that apple cider kick. We got the apple cider goalie gummies. And then we have the super fruits, beauty, wellness, and nutrition. I think we all want to be beautiful and we all want to be well and we all want to have good nutrition. So check that out, goalie.com. Discount code Damon K. Jones, discount code Damon K. Jones. Now that we paid some of the bills, without further ado, let's bring in Cynthia Turnquest-Jones and young sister Isis. How y'all doing?
Hey, how you doing? Can
I'm
you hear
doing
me?
yes, I'm doing great. Yes, I can hear
Well,
you.
I'm actually at an event and had the intentions on going home, but then there was a car accident up the block and it blocked off the whole block. So I just ran to the car. I'm just staying here and rock it out with you.
No, that's fine. I have no problem with that. That's great. How you doing, little sister Isis? What's going on?
I'm good.
Welcome to the
Kim,
show.
Isis, do you have your camera on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How come I don't see her?
Maybe you might have to scroll to the next page. From the
Oh,
phone, it's kind of tricky.
okay. So you know what? I think that Isis should introduce herself first, Damon.
Okay.
And you have met Isis and have pictures with Isis when Isis was, I don't know how old, but
I was
now
looking at
she's
I was thinking to myself, she looked familiar. Where did we meet?
well, you was
Public
dressed like
speaking.
Santa.
Oh, you came when I was Santa Claus?
Mhm.
Uh, Really? Oh man, that's great. That's the first and last time you ever see me as Santa. But that's great.
So Isis, I think you should introduce yourself, your name,
Okay.
what grade you're in, and some of the things that you do.
So my name is Isis, and I'm going to the sixth grade in September. And things that I do is I do events like with my aunt, and I like to just do normal things in my life. I like to definitely go to like Black Power events because I think that culture is very important.
That's good. That's good. And let me ask a question. Why do you think culture is very important?
I think it's very important because some people don't realize what Black people have went through, and I think that is very important that you acknowledge that.
Great, 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 great. That's great.
Damon, you know, ISIS is also a member of Moms Demand Action for Better Gun Sense Laws in America.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful.
Yeah.
No, that's
And
good.
she attends the majority of the events hosted by Cupcake Cutie Boutique, part of the Black Girls Bake Coalition.
Okay. Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. See?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
So the reason why I picked ISIS in particular to
Uh-huh.
come on the show about ending hair discrimination is because she and two other girls, Brooke and Leonise, they spoke about it on culturallylit.com.
Okay.
And so asking ICE, it's better to come from, I think it's better to come from a lot of times from the perspective of the little girls, you know
Right.
and their insight on black hair and as black girls in school were extremely um interesting. And so, Isis, can you just talk to the listeners about your experience with your black hair and in school?
So usually with my hair, I mix it up. As you see, I have puffs. I do braids sometimes, and most of the time, I don't care what people think of my hair because my hair is beautiful,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't let anybody touch my crown because it's mine. And I don't discriminate on other people's hair because everybody does what they want to do. But I love my hair for what it is.
Beautiful. That's what's up. You said you don't allow nobody to touch your crown.
Hmm.
You don't want them to disturb your frequency, correct?
Mm.
Yes.
That's great. That's great. And that's the way you have to put that's part of self-awareness, self-love, self-respect,
Mm.
and then there's self-defense. You protecting your crown, and that's a beautiful thing. And I applaud you for that. I applaud you for that. Now, have you experienced at your age discrimination against your hair?
No, I haven't.
Okay, okay. Have you noticed anybody else? Anybody that had hard times or felt some type of negativity towards them because the way they wore their hair?
Yes, actually, a girl in my school, she actually cut her hair, and a lot of people made fun of her for that because at one point she had little balls in her hair of like little pieces of her hair, and people made fun of her, and it wasn't really nice.
Right.
You shouldn't judge somebody because you never know what they're going through.
Exactly. 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 And, especially when you never know. Some people might have cancer or different things that affect their hair. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. You never know. You never know. We have to respect. We have to learn how to respect that. Respect that. So, well, school is over, but throughout school, um, did you join any other your girlfriends come together and y'all wanted to make statements throughout the school, about hair and the importance of loving yourself and loving your hair?
yes, because everybody like in my school they had different styles. A lot of girls had long hair, a lot of girls had short
Hmm.
hair. Then a lot of girls just had their naturally curly hair, which is like me. I have naturally curly hair, and my signature style is puffs because I just love puffs. I like the thickness of it, and you can really show your natural.
Great, great, great.
Damon, you heard what she said? She said her signature style is puffs. What's
Tough,
your signature style, Damon? Boom.
shiny, shiny, glow. That's my signature style. My signature style is just glowing. I walk in the room and it's just bling. It's just lets off a glow, you know. Just lets off a glow, you know.
So what I like about what like what's one of the discussions that I had with Isis, Brooke, and Leonice, and that I'm also having discussions with other children is the fact that, and I think that it's unfortunate where books are being made for children to read, and it's about their hair. Some titles are "Don't Touch My Hair." Um, some titles are "I Love My Hair," and um, although I love the topic, I feel that I think it's unfortunate that a writer had to take time out to write a book for Black children to say to other individuals, "Do not touch my hair."
And I think it's on time. We need to have that discussion.
No, no, no. I know it is on time, but I mean, there aren't any books by white people about white girls saying "Don't touch my hair."
No, I mean because this is it's a slave master's children. We're still culture, we are still cultural conditioned not to love
Mm,
ourselves,
mm,
right? We are still wanting to be like the slave master's children, so it's still within us, until we mentally break away, um, not wanting to be like them, because we have our own beauty, right? We have our own, that God enhanced us, our own way, but we don't recognize it, right? We don't recognize it. So, we want to go get our ass done and titties done and be like Dominican women instead of being like the lovely shapes that African that we have from Africa, you know. And European women want to get collagen in their lips so they can have full lips like us, but we don't recognize that. We still have a lot of awakening to do.
yeah,
And it's good that
I
young
agree.
sisters like Isis, and her friends are standing up and saying, look, my hair, my hair is kinky and it's beautiful and it's a blessing and it's strong. And if you run your fingers through it, it might grab you up and flip you, because that's what it's all about. We have to love ourselves. It's about loving ourselves, and
And like so in addition, like I want to give a shout out to Senator Jamal Bailey, because he was on the forefront and still is on the forefront to end hair discrimination,
mhm.
because hair discrimination is a real thing.
Yes,
There are individuals who are getting fired. There are individuals who are being ostracized in regards to their hair when they are on the job. And so it started out in California, and Jamal Bailey partnered up with other senators to fight for this end hair discrimination, which is now in maybe 10 states. If I'm not mistaken, the other day, Connecticut just signed the End Hair Discrimination Act, which is really flabbergasting that there has to be an act like that. But if you need a law for you to stop discriminating against my hair, then hey,
exactly.
then so be it. So what the issue is right now is our black sisters who are competing in the Olympics, and there is a specific type of regulated swim cap that they have in the Olympics. There was another one made um, with the understanding of black hair having to fit underneath this cap. And they put it before the powers that be, and the powers that be did not accept this new cap. And so that's when we're running into again ending hair discrimination, and having some understanding as to why these swim caps have to be made different and should also be accepted.
No, I agree. And you know what? I'm not surprised. Because it has to do with us. You know, I say black folks just need to boycott the Olympics. Let it be boring for 1 year. You know, because we do, when it comes to sports, we give our all, and when we want just a little respect on who we are as black people, they throw it out. They discard it. And I think all athletes should just take 1 year off. Every black athlete should say, you know what, I'm not doing a damn thing until y'all recognize who I am, instead of
Got you.
someone that can run a football, run around the track, swim, or do whatever. Recognize who we are.
And then it's actually more than just giving it our all. We also generate a lot of money,
Absolutely.
right?
Absolutely.
So so when you're looking at sports in particular, we generate a lot of money for establishments and businesses and
Mm-hmm.
for-profit colleges and non-for-profit colleges, and but just for the mere fact that that these swimmers are asking for a specific type of swim cap, right? It's not going to change or alter the way that they swim. It's just out of the respect for their hair, because it's very damaging for our hair to be in chlorine like that on a regular basis. You would think that the individuals who they are generating money for will speak up for them.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I mean, the attitudes towards the athletes, until they really realize, no different than the slave and the slave master. You get paid. I pay you millions of dollars to do this, and you do what I say. You should be just happy that you ain't still in the projects running around the baseball field. You should be thankful that you're with me, and I'm paying you all this money, so you go do what I say. And that's the way it is.
So
Until
so so Isis, did you know anything about the swim cap dilemma?
Yes.
Uh, so what are your thoughts when it comes to the swim cap and you go from there?
It kind of makes me feel a little bit upset because I think that if it's your hair, you should just let it be you. You should just do whatever you want with it. I just disagree with that.
And so what's interesting? What's interesting is that this also this reminds me, Damon, of Serena and Venus when they came out with their own line of clothing to wear at the tennis matches.
hmm
And it was made in particular for their type of body,
hmm
black body.
hmm
And there was a lot of whispering about that, and then the whispers became very, very loud, and letter writings and boycotting and things of that nature, because they felt as though that what they were wearing was too revealing, but that was just their body.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, we see it all the time. Look how they what's the young sister that's the tennis that wanted to deal. She didn't want to talk to the press. She didn't want to go out there and have to pimp herself before every game to the media. And now she's not playing. What's the young sister's name? The half Asian and half what's
Naomi.
But when you say that she's not playing, what do you mean by that?
well, they violated her, so she didn't play in the tournament because she didn't want to have the interviews. The interviews are part of the agreement. You know, having press interviews, and with a lot of athletes, they have to talk to the press, right? That's part of their agreement. She didn't want to, you know, because I guess she was going through her whatever mental issues that she said that she was having, so she didn't want to. So she dropped out of the tournament, you know, because she didn't want to pimp herself, right? You know, she's there to play tennis. She goes, she plays tennis, she makes $millions of dollars, but you know, within these contracts, you have to talk to the press. You have to do press interviews. And her thing was she didn't want to do press interviews.
Were the press interviews like a bias type of interviews
We
where
never
they were
know.
uncomfortable?
Like we're never gonna know because, you know, interview you could sit with a person 30 minutes and they could show you 20 and you have 20 seconds, you know, out of that 30 minutes discussion.
Yeah.
You know, so we never know, right? That we never know. But you know, she did have agreements about that, and she was upset about that, and she didn't want to do it. So now, and they pulled out the tournament. But you know, like, where's the respect for someone, you know, to that point where, you know, they have a legitimate, you know, gripe on why they don't want to do something. You
Right.
know,
Which takes us right back to the cap for hair, for black hair in the Olympics.
Exactly.
So I don't understand where there can't be a negotiation, or where I think I'm not sure of which company actually made the cap, but then Olympics are saying no.
No, when you have boards, when you have these decision boards on especially Olympics that are all white men, you know, what do you expect? I mean, there's no real connection, no cultural connection to the people that are involved. You know, like
There's a white tennis player right now. The other day he wore a Black Lives Matter shirt on the way out. Just to let you know. I just wanted to say that.
you know,
So right now, there's a
it's a whole bunch of
right now.
listen, there's black people that wear Black Lives Matter and they do more damage to black people than white men. I just want to know that. I just had to throw it. I just had to throw that in there.
It's the truth. It's the truth. So Isis, just remember that there's individuals who wear Black Lives Matter shirts.
Exactly.
And they don't give a damn about Black Lives Mattering.
You know, I mean,
but
you have a Black Lives Matter shirt on, but you judge a person's shirt by their actions. You know, what have been their actions in the last month, you know, that made Black lives important. Not just they matter, but made them important.
Right.
You know.
So what are individuals doing in order to turn that to the truth of being Black Lives Matter, where black hair comes into place, and so black hair matters? You know, if you go into, you ever been in a hair supply store?
Who, me? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I know she has. She gotta get them nice oils for the Afro pump.
Well, not. I'm talking about you, Damon.
I used to have hair. If you remember, I had hair for a long time till Michael Jordan won the. That's when I shaved all my hair.
Oh, that's why you shaved your hair. Okay, blame it on that. But
No,
listen,
I'm serious. I'm serious. That's a lot of cats on the block in White Plains. We cut our hair when the Bulls won, and it was so cheap because I didn't have to go to the barber, and at that time, haircuts was like $25, $30. I have to spend that 2-3 times a week. I just kept it bald.
So I went to the hair salon the other day, not the hair salon. I went to the hair um product store. I don't know how to call it, but um there are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 aisles, and the store is really deep. And at least 3/4 of the products on there, in there, is trash.
Yeah,
And those places did not go out of business during COVID.
they didn't, but what? Yeah, well, I mean, we're obsessed with our hair. We love
Right,
the
but
hair.
you could just like you said, oils. Like I could just put Isis. What do you what does mommy use for your hair?
She uses hair growth oil for my hair.
Okay.
Is there anything in particular that she has in the hair oil?
Peppermint oil,
Uh,
castor oil, and some others. There's a lot of oils in like one bottle.
Right. So that is like that eliminates 3/4 of that store.
yeah, she ain't got no Afro Sheen or none of those products that do more harm to your body than good, and that's great.
Right.
All natural oils, is the best thing.
So I went to I went to an all girls school, and in the science class, what they had us doing is they had us and this was back in before 1986, I think. And we had to bring in products from our home and read the ingredients. And that opened up my eyes up until now in regards to the hair products that they have in our stores with a black face on it. They're
Mhm.
like the worst,
No,
right?
we're the
Because
consumer.
the first ingredient in like products like that is alcohol,
Hmm.
which is the worst thing for your hair. Yeah. And then a list of all these other things that are in there that you can't even pronounce. And so I think like one of the things that should be incorporated in part of ending hair discrimination is like the education of what is put inside of your bodies, which
Absolutely.
also includes what you put on top of your head.
Hmm. You know,
Yeah.
Here's an idea, Isis. Instead of, they have a book called How to Eat to Live, right? You should how to keep your hair alive, because your hair is a living organism, right? It's offshoots of your blood, right? Your hair is alive. So, I mean, part of it is how do you keep it? How would you keep your hair alive and well? You know, I mean, because your stress, your day to day feelings and emotions, all that's in your hair. When your hair grows, all that is let out through your hair. And your hair is very important and very spiritual. Um,
Mm.
it's a very spiritual part, of your body is your hair. That's why when you talk to Rastafarians and they don't cut their hair. They don't believe in cutting their hair. The story of Samson. He got his strength, from his hair. You know, so there's those symbolisms mean a lot. Even in our day-to-day lives when it comes to hair, and we don't realize, but it does. It definitely does.
Yeah, I
Mm.
just wanted to say something. I use this and it has 10 different oils in one bottle.
Okay, okay, 10 and 1. Can you what's on the front? Read what's on the front. What does it say on the front?
So
I
it
see.
says hairgrowthoil.com, 10 in 1 hair growth oil, and it's made with only 10 and 100% organic oils.
Good, good, good. That's what. See, there you go, right there. Everybody that's watching, y'all better get that hair growth and get that organic oil in your head.
So I use coconut oil, and so I use the coconut oil that's inside the kitchen. I use it on my hair. I
Mm.
use it to gargle with in the morning. I use it on my skin. I use it when I go to the beach. I just use it. And I went to, just to let you know, I went to your daughter's baby shower, and she whipped up. I don't know what she whipped up, but she was giving it out, and
Oh
I still have
yeah,
a little bit left.
that's that shea.
I have a little bit left. I think it's shea butter. She bought the shea butter from Africa,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and I've been using. I have that in the car, and so when I'm ashy at work, I just go to the car and come back out like Superman.
I use
But it's good.
on my scalp. I use vitamin E and aloe vera.
Mm.
And
The
I
actual
actually cut.
aloe plant.
Yeah, yeah. I actually get an aloe vera, chop it up. I cut the ends off, the little spickly parts. Wash it, chop it up, put it in a jar in the refrigerator. I take one. Well, I eat aloe vera every morning anyway. Take one chunk, but I slice it up. After I shave, I put it all over them and just let it dry. And just let it dry.
And then
That's it. Good to go. I'll go outside and I got a shield on my face to protect me from COVID-19.
okay.
You know, that's the coronavirus face mask. Aloe vera, vitamin E. Coronavirus face mask. Keep it away.
Do you drink the aloe vera?
No, I don't like drinking it. I'd rather eat it.
It tastes nasty. It tastes nasty.
I,
Terrible.
I'd rather, it's easy for me. It's easier for me to eat it than get the aloe vera. Like that aloe vera drink. I mean, nah, I can't do that. I'd rather just eat it. And I eat it with the skin on. I just chew it.
Oh, well, we drink it like a shot, but it's the most nastiest thing ever.
I can't drink it. My stomach will not allow me. I just eat. I just eat a little piece of that. You know, and and aloe vera is good for your gut health.
Yeah, definitely.
It's definitely good for your
All
gut.
right. Well, listen. So Isis, we know you've been on here with us for like 37 minutes. And is there any last words that you want to share with us uh before you end the call and continue fighting towards Black Power?
No, I don't think I have anything.
So when do you start school, Isis?
So I think I start school September 9th.
Okay. Can you share with Damon the awards that you received at graduation?
So I received the so basically I received around 5 awards. One was for citizenship. I think one or two is for citizenship. And then the rest is for, hold on, I'm getting them right now. And the rest is for diligent worker.
Okay.
And another one is for the National Council of Negro Women.
Oh, all right. Okay.
And I got 2 of those.
Okay. From the National Council of Negro Women, you got 2?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's what's up.
Right here.
All right. Oh, okay. Okay. You better put those in frames. You better get some frames for that, Isis.
Yes, I am.
That's
So we
good.
appreciate you coming on the show today, Isis.
No
Yes.
problem.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. And keep up the good work, educating your peers about hair and empowering young women and men, empowering them to understand the importance of their hair. Thank you. I appreciate the work that you're doing.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, Isis.
Bye.
Later. That was Isis.
Yeah, that was Isis.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Giving it to you real about black hair, and it's great to see young women and men empowering themselves.
You heard her. She said, "I don't let anybody touch my crown." I
Brown.
thought that
That's
was
right. She ain't
very.
supposed to. She
Yeah,
she not
yeah.
she's not supposed to. I mean, that's very important, and I'm glad she has that type of attitude, and I hope she keeps that
Right.
attitude move. Hope she keeps that attitude moving forward.
I thought that was really awesome for her to use that verbiage, and then and understand culture and things of that nature. And anytime, let girls learn, or like I said, black girls bake when they have something. Isis is right there.
No, that's great. No, that's great. I knew she looked familiar. I was like, this little girl looked familiar, and she's right there. That's great. So we have Democratic candidate Eric Adams will be hopefully be back on the show, but
Oh,
I
when is he
think
coming?
we got to check. He was on the show when he was
I
going through
know.
the primary, but now that he's the Democratic candidate and he is using his, I mean, this is going to be something. This is going to be this election. It will be something unique because of the fact that this is a black man that's a former cop running one of the biggest cities in the world, and having a bully pulpit that's literally bigger than the president's. And knowing Eric the way I know Eric, he's going to use it in a way nobody else has seen someone use the podium, the bully pulpit of the New York City mayor office.
Mm.
Um,
When
and
I met Eric through Corey.
mm-hmm,
Corey had an event at the house and said, "Sent, I want you to come through so you can meet Eric."
mm-hmm,
I met Eric. Eric and I had the conversation that Eric and I had was about uh the lack of um books that represented sliding glass doors and mirrors with black boys.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And so and then so after that conversation I had with him, I I went and did some research and found David C. Banks, right? And David C. Banks, well, I already knew about David C. Banks, but I went and did some more research. And David C. Banks created a list of books in particular for elementary school black boys. And Scholastic sells those books. And you could buy it by the bundle. I think it costs like maybe $3,000 for the whole bundle.
Mm-hmm.
And they are like some of the best books ever, Damon.
Really?
They are yo Damon, man. In fact, I have some on the side for your grandbaby for her birthday in September.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, yeah. They are I brought those books out. I had our boys from the school look at it and they fell in love with those books. I gotta get you a couple so you can talk about it. But it was because of Eric Adams that made me do some research, found out about David C. Banks list, and then I got those books in my school, and then I gave that list of those books to two principals in Mount Vernon who are looking towards like thrusting into the 21st century of the black boys and books.
Yeah,
As well as that.
we have to get black boys interested in books. You know.
I mean, you would love it. Yo, you got these books are really, really awesome reads, man. It's showing like a black boy with his grandfather. It's just like really powerful.
Yeah, we have to teach our children. So we got to teach some of the adults, you know, that they got to start reading.
Well, that's the children coming from the adults, so definitely. But yeah, you would really like the collection. So I got to make sure that I get some of them for you so you could check it out.
Yeah.
But it was because of the conversation with Eric that thrusted me into that aspect.
No, I
And
mean,
David C. Banks is he's the CEO and the founder of the Eagle Academies, the all boys schools in New York City.
what was the okay? That's the Eagle Academy. What was that one in Harlem? Was that the what was that dude's
That
name?
was before. It wasn't a charter school. It wasn't a charter school. It was a public school,
The one that everybody wanted to go to.
and it closed.
Yeah, how everybody want to go to it and it ended up closing. That's
It ended up closing because of was it like that choir where all the boys choir, the Harlem Boys choir?
no.
I think I don't know what school it was, but it was excellent. But it had to do with money, like embezzlement. That's
Embezzlement.
how it always ends.
Did you say
That
embezzlement?
how that's how it always ends. It ends
Wasn't that
because
the school
somebody
that was in that
messed with the money.
documentary, Waiting on Superman? Wasn't that school?
That's Harlem. That's no that. Oh wait, hold on. You're getting the people mixed up. You're talking about Harlem Children's Zone, Jeffrey Canada.
Right. No, what's the other dude? The light skinned dude. No, Jeffrey Canada. Then there was another guy. He was light skinned and he had work. He had tried to
He's
do
up
a
in
school with
Connecticut.
Puffy. That's the one embezzlement? Yes, Connecticut.
No, he's up in Connecticut.
Oh, okay.
That's not the school that was embezzled, but that cat is from Connecticut.
Right. Right. Yeah, he
Yeah,
disappeared.
but the Eagle Academies, I'm sure if we Google them, we'll find something interesting. But the but the Eagle Academies have been known to fare and to pan out. And what the thing is about us with us as black people, when we get into something and we get into the groove of it and everything, then everybody just falls off. You can't fall off. You have to continually be a part of it. Understand? It's just like a house. You can't have a house and you get in there and you really like the house and you're doing everything in the house, and then all of a sudden you stop doing to the house. You stop doing to the house will look crazy, right?
Absolutely.
Everything starts falling off. You have to refurbish things. You have to stay a part of it. You can't just do it and then walk away from it. You have to continually feed it, right?
No,
But yeah, that's Jeffrey Canada started the things in
yeah.
and
And then the light skinned brother blew up, and then he went to Connecticut. He blew up with that first school was in Harlem too, wasn't it? Or where it was on Manhattan.
well, they picked the light skinned brother that they picked. It was Puff that picked him to open up the charter school in Harlem.
Okay.
But I haven't looked into it. I interviewed for it, in fact.
Oh, word?
He said no. uh,
Did you meet with
I
Puffy? Did you get interviewed by Puffy?
I
What are you laughing for? I'm just asking a question. Did you?
just know that I interviewed for it, man. Well, you can't interview for jobs when you're on the blackball list. I was delusional.
Yeah, well, I mean, you tried. Maybe Puffy ain't know. He wasn't in the black
That's
ball
what I'm trying
circle.
to say.
Maybe he wasn't in the black ball
They must
circle.
have, man. Once they put that Turnquest in there, a bomb probably showed up right after the name Turn.
Oh shit. Maybe you could have got lucky. It was Puffy. Maybe he wasn't into school politics.
No, but what was interesting? What was interesting was that I had gotten like 20 no's, right? And that's when somebody was like, "Yo, man, you know they got you
Stop.
blackballed."
Would you stop?
So no, this is on the stuff. So then, when a principal went out and she hired me, regardless of the blackball, all the rest of the individuals came up to her and was like, "Yo, you hired her? Yo, you know she's like Superman." And she was like, "Well, why the hell you ain't hire?"
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Yo, what up, man?
What's going on, AJ?
I'm outside the Theodore Young Community Center.
Yeah, we have AJ Woodson giving us a blow-by-blow of the women who dare to be different. On-site reporting by AJ Woodson.
I was trying to get some quotes, but everybody was running out of here. It was a great event. It was a great event. Very empowering. I like how the older women who they were given a baton, and Cynthia liked this. It wasn't for them to keep. It was for them to pass it, like physically pass it to a younger person, a younger female. I like that idea. You know, it's about empowering the next generation. Dr. Chase is here. Her daughter got honored. She got honored. Those 3 young ladies got honored, and then they honored Andrea Stewart Cousins, Nicole Benjamin, Dr. Qualls. Did I say that right? Damon, did I say that right? Dr. Qualls? Pearl Qualls?
Pearl Walls, yes.
Yes, her. When they did her, Cynthia, when they did her resume, it was like they just kept going and going and going and going and going and going and going. And she was just like, okay, you ain't got to read it all. They were just going and going. I was like,
Pearl Walls been around a long time.
Yeah. Well, Andrea Stewart's cousin said she was her mentor. Like I don't know if that's true, but she said she looked up to her.
She was elected. She was elected in office before Andrea Stewart Cousins.
Right. She said that was her mentor. Yeah, she said that was her mentor. So a couple of other women. It was a great event though. Definitely a great event.
That's nice.
Yes. So I live streamed it on
nice.
my page.
I'm here at the I'm at the women's Black Westchester Black Women's Caucus annual.
All right, never mind.
Is that in Mount Vernon? What's going on in Mount Vernon?
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Okay, they all was like, see you at Mount Vernon. I was like, okay. I
guess that's where you're going next, AJ.
I'm going home. I'm going home. I got work to do, but I just wanted to tune in though.
I'm glad.
I'm getting ready to walk. I'm about to walk out of here.
We get ready to sign off. I'm ready to go to bed. I've been up all day.
Oh, okay.
I'm about to sign off.
Oh well.
But
We got a good hour. They got a good hour out of us.
They got a good hour.
That was a good thing.
Yeah.
So next time, next time I'll be talking about those books for Black boys in particular, Damon. And what I'll do is I'll make sure that you and AJ get them first, and then we can have real good conversation. I think it'd be real good for Black Westchester.
David,
for politics.
So David, it's been a minute since Black Westchester got a book list from Cynthia. I don't know. I'm just saying, it's been a minute since we got a book list for the paper for Black Westchester. I'm just saying.
I ain't saying nothing.
I'm just messing with her. Because she said every time.
So y'all go to goalie.com.
Okay, that's what's up.
I'm gonna get that to you. But I'm gonna check y'all later. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all.
Love you too,
and what does it say? What does it say? Not afraid to say it.
Not afraid
to say it. Absolutely.
Oh man, tomorrow. First show, Pugsy P.
Pugsy P is back.
Go to the official Pugsy P on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
First show tomorrow.
Okay, that's what's up.
That's about it, man. That's about it. We had a great interview talking about black hair. And nice young lady, Isis.
Yeah, I saw some of it. I mean, I didn't hear it because I was live streaming.
Well aware and and awake on the importance of her hair. That's a beautiful thing.
That's what's up.
That's a beautiful thing, man. But that's about it, brother.
All right. Well, I'm out too. I just was tuning in, make an appearance real quick. You know what I'm saying? Show my face.
Appreciate it.
No doubt.
Appreciate it. I'm about to go to bed.
All right, that's what's up. Yeah, I'm home. I'm going home. I'm not going to that other event. Cynthia's there. Cynthia's there. I get her to take some pictures.
Right. And everybody that's watching, make sure you go to goalie.com. Goalie.com. We got the super fruits. We got the ashwagandha. And we got the apple cider vinegar. And the discount code is Damon K. Jones. Discount code is Damon K. Jones. Definitely put that in there. Go check it out. Very good for you.
And she come right now.
Gluten-free.
Dr. Claus.
Non-GMO. Tell her, let her know that Damon Jones says congratulations and
congratulations. And my partner Damon K. Jones, he says congratulations.
Oh, David.
Yeah, he's right there. He's right there. Yeah.
Oh,
congratulations. How you doing?
Nice to see you. And
Nice
thank you for the congratulatory message.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bless you.
So we have another person. So what did you think about the event here?
It was absolutely marvelous.
Say your name. Tell people who
This
you are.
is Daphne Golden of Greenburgh, New York. Phenomenal time. Well done. Desperately needed. The kind of uplift that was essential for this time.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, see, I did get a quote. I get a quote or two. I got one.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Yeah. Yes. I think everybody else is leaving. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I think everybody, they calling it a day.
All right, my brother.
Peace.
Thanks for everybody that's watching. I'm Damon K. Jones. This is Black Westchester, the People Before Politics show. Thank y'all for tuning in, and peace.
22 million black victims of Americanism are waking up, and they're gaining a new political consciousness, becoming politically mature. And as they develop this political maturity, they're able to see the recent trends in these political elections. Any minority that has a block of votes that stick together is in a strategic position. Either way you go, that's who gets it. You're in a position to determine who go to the White House and who stay in the doghouse. You're the one who has that power. You and I have never seen democracy. All we've seen is hypocrisy. When we open our eyes today and look around America, we see America not through the eyes of someone who has enjoyed the fruits of Americanism. We see America through the eyes of someone who has been the victim of Americanism. We don't see any American dream. We've experienced only the American nightmare. We haven't benefited from America's democracy. We've only suffered from America's hypocrisy. And the generation that's coming up now can see it and are not afraid to say it. 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 And are not afraid to say it.